I was thinking about this too. I love red meat. Like, I eat a lot of meat, but if it really came down to it and I had to hunt, I think I would feel so guilty.
Yeah.
Which is something to think about, you know?
I did. So the only animal that I've ever killed and ate was a squirrel. And it was pretty good. We shot it with a BB gun and then just cooked it over a fire like Shrek.
When was it? How old were you for this?
Maybe 15, 16.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just me and my neighbor, and like we had a BB gun and a fire pit. And we're like, let's.
That's crazy, because like I feel like that's how you hear about people. They like accidentally eat some disease and like cause a world.
Yeah, no, we're lucky that didn't happen, I guess.
Yeah. I've heard about things like that in other countries, like in other countries where they're trying to save money, like poor countries, they'll like eat a rat or something like that, and then they'll end up getting some disease and dying.
Dude, there's this show I watch called Meat Eater. It's they have some of it's on Netflix, a lot of it's on like YouTube. Yeah. But he shows the whole process of like hunting these different animals in all these different regions, and then he shows the process of like cooking them and like skinning them. So it's cool to see he uses like every part of the animal. Yeah. But he went to Bolivia for an episode. Yeah. And they like out there, he was with like this native tribe, and he asked them, he's like, what's in season that we can hunt? And they're like, fucking anything.
Anything
like, we're
that's
starving.
here, yeah.
And they shot a monkey and ate it.
Oh.
And it was so like crazy watching them cook a monkey over an open fire. It was nuts.
Yeah, I think I would have, but then again, it's like, why do we prioritize certain animals over the other? It's like,
true.
Like I think I would have a lot more sympathy, like out of the animals I eat. If I had to hunt, I would feel far less guilty killing a chicken or a fish.
True. Like, yeah. No, you're right. I guess chicken and fish is like the easy ones.
Like I mean, chickens, they're kind of dumb. Like
I'd have a hard time killing a cow, but I guess it can happen.
And I love steak. Like I eat a lot of red meat, so I've been like thinking recently, like maybe I need to cut it out or like only do it once in a while, because I genuinely like think I would have issues killing a cow, like if I was face to face with one. But chickens, I think I could do pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you have to do it yourself, that's like a whole different game. But like, luckily, there's psychos out there who like just gun down cows in a field for us.
Yeah,
and
dang.
there is videos. This is kind of fucked up. There's a video on YouTube of cows being hunted with a bolt gun.
Oh.
And this guy like walks up to this pasture of cows. And the cows are so dumb. They're like sniffing the gun, and he just puts it on their forehead, fucking drops it. It's like a painless death, I guess. Yeah. But like the other cows will run like 5 steps and then just stop and come back to him and start sniffing the gun again. Yeah. Because they're so dumb. I don't know. It's pretty funny. But luckily we have those people, so we don't have to.
We don't have to deal with like the tormentation of like suffering. But then there's like also the question. It's like, this is like a debate amongst like vegans and non-vegans. What would the life of the cow be like if it was just free range? Like, would they even exist? How would they take care of themselves?
Yeah, no, it'd be pretty bad. Like, they would definitely die.
Yeah.
I think like animals would just fuck them up.
That's what I mean. Like if they were just out in the wilderness. I was like listening to something Neil deGrasse Tyson lately. I think that's who it was. He was like he was on a podcast and he was talking about the book he released, and he was talking about mouse traps, and he was like, there's this thing called ethical mouse traps, and the whole idea is that you don't kill the mice, you catch it and then release it back into nature. He's like, but if you really think about it, the more ethical thing to do would be to keep the mouse in your basement, because if you throw that mouse back into nature, it's definitely going to die, unless it gets back into your house. But it's going to get destroyed by something else. So
this is the safest place.
Yeah, so it's like we do things like to be ethical, but then we don't really think about the big picture of those types of things.